Chapter 11. The Call of the Sorcerer Morgoth. The palace of King Arganthos was never completely quiet, for the thick walls, the armed guards, and the incessant footsteps of the servants always kept a murmur of life. But that morning, a disturbing rumor penetrated like a cold wind through the corridors. A guard, pale and restless, appeared before the king, knelt down, and in a low voice, said what should never have been said. "Great king, from the room of Princess Zarafina last night whispers were heard, and even the voice of a man." These words fell upon Arganthos like a sword blow. His face darkened, his eyebrows furrowed, and his grey eyes burned with the fire of anger. Zarafina, his daughter, the princess whom he guarded with the jealousy of a sovereign, and how could a ruthless father dare to receive someone in secret? The thought unsettled him even more because it was not an ordinary one, but a dangerous one. What man could enter her room without anyone's knowledge? Arganthos was a prudent king, but also suspicious by nature. He knew that the walls of the palace concealed not only loyalty, but also unseen dangers. He could not ignore what he had learned. With a cold and determined voice, he ordered, "Bring Morgoth." This name made the air in the hall tremble. The wizard Morgoth was feared and respected alike. Bearer of secrets, knowledgeable of forbidden arts, he was the one the king called upon only when the shadows seemed deeper than the day. Morgoth was no mere servant, but a dangerous ally, shrouded in an aura of mystery, whom some considered almost more powerful than the throne's advisors. When the wizard entered, the room seemed to cool. His long white hair shone like dull silver, and his black eyes seemed like two bottomless abysses. He bowed before the king, but without civility. He always maintained that distance that reminded everyone that his power was not worldly, but born from another realm. "Morgoth," Arganthos said, "shadows have crept into my palace." Voices were heard in the princess's room in the middle of the night. Man entered there, without the guards knowing. "Investigate and tell me the truth." The wizard slowly raised his gaze, and a faint smile stretched the corners of his lips. Not from joy, but from the satisfaction of the one who felt that the intrigue was deepening. "The truth, your majesty, is not easily discovered. But I have my means." Morgoth asked to be taken to the princess and Zarafina's room. The pale morning light enveloped her restless face. When she saw the wizard, she flinched. His presence had something oppressive, like a shadow crushing the surrounding air. However, she maintained her dignity, looking at him with her large blue eyes, which hid the turmoil of her heart. "Princess," Morgoth said in a low voice, almost a whisper, "nothing happens in this palace without leaving a trace. Tell me, what secret are you hiding?" Zarafina felt her heart stop for a moment. How could she admit it? How could she tell the truth, when her love for Gyges had to be hidden